Hi everybody, TJ Mac Vintage Cards here, and today I'm doing a response for Dylan at Double D Vintage Cards. And Dylan's really come a long way since he's been in the community. He hasn't been in that long, and he's already up over 500 subs, just does a great job as his channel. A lot of passion for the hobby. You can just see that he really connects with his cards and with his audience, and just really happy for him that he's part of the community, and just love watching his videos and just the energy that he projects. So he's having a contest where he's doing, giving away a frame that he put together that holds one graded card. I believe it's SGC or PSA, and he wants us to show what card we would put in that frame. Now, normally I don't do a lot of video responses, mainly just because I just don't have a lot of time to do them. I do one video a week. It's just something that I enjoy doing, researching the videos and putting them together. And with my work, and I have 4 young kids, I have to pre-record a lot of my videos, so I don't normally do a lot of video responses for that reason. Just where I'm at with my life, I still want to be part of the community, want to show cards, and I want to spend enough time watching people's videos and making comments on their videos, so I don't always have a lot of time for video responses. But being it's a holiday weekend, I have a day off, I thought I would do this and just wanted to show my support to Dylan. So just wanted to get that out there. So I picked 3 cards for this video, and one's baseball, one's football, and one's hockey, because that's what I collect. Dylan's predominantly baseball, but I think he appreciates nice cards, so I think he'll like the choices that I made. So let's jump right to it. So my baseball choice would be this 1935 Diamond Stars Paul Waner. It's my favorite card in my collection from an artistic standpoint. I just love the Diamond Stars in general because of their use of that Art Deco design, which I like, with the bold colors and the geometric shapes. This probably isn't the best example of that, but I think all the cards in the set have some Art Deco feel to them. But what I really like about this card is the umpire, the catcher, and you can just see the old equipment they're wearing, the dress of the umpire, and the traditional black jacket and the tie and the cap they would wear on their head back then. And you can just see here Paul Waner just in the front there. Looks like he's getting ready to come to the plate and knock one maybe into outfield for a double. But what I think is cool here as well is behind him you have this mysterious person here with the number 28 on the back of his jersey. And I've looked it up, and I cannot find any player on the Pirates roster at that time that wore number 28. So I'm not sure who that person is in the background. Could be a coach or the manager. I'm not sure if they wore numbers back then. Could be a player on another team possibly, but I thought it was a Pirate just because he's got the dark cap on with the red sleeves, similar to what Paul Waner is wearing. And I just always thought that that player and the mystery behind them, just like good art does, it makes you think. And I just like that about this card. I think it would look good framed for that reason, just because it draws your attention, captures an era, and then makes you think a little bit. So one of my favorite cards, one that I do display in a case in my room quite frequently, because it is in that group of top 20 baseball cards in my collection that I enjoy having. Nothing to do with values, just a card I like having. Next up is one of my, I'd say, 10 favorite hockey cards in my collection. It's this 1953 Parkhurst Terry Sawchuk. When I first saw this card, I had to have it just because of the bold white borders on this card, which you don't often see in cards of this age. And it goes so well with the boards in the back there that are white, and the ice surface obviously just matches also the logo of the Red Wings on the chest of his sweater. And then you also have the white striping around his waist and the arms there. The old hockey equipment as well, the old stick. You can see faces in the crowd in the background. Not clear, but just knowing that you have him being watched by the fans there as he's going down to make a play. You can see the puck on the edge of the stick coming there. Nice facsimile signature. To me, there's just so much cool stuff going on in this card. It captures an era of hockey that we'll never see again, where you have goalies that didn't wear masks, which was very dangerous. And these goalies were brave men to go in there and play goal when you have this projectile coming at you and you don't have a mask on. Just shows you the type of people these goalies were back then. And Sawchuk, to me, is probably a top 5 goalie of all time, if not a top 10 at a minimum. And just a card that I love having in my collection, and love to display in my card room. So this certainly would be one that would look great in a frame. And my last choice for football here is this Packers card of Hall of Fame running back Tony Cannondale. I'm not a Packers fan. I'm a Cowboys and Bills fan, but I appreciate this card for what it stands for. It's, to me, symbolic of football. You got the yellow leaves in the background, just gives you that fall feel, which is what you think about when you think of football. It's a fall sport, and just the equipment that they wore back then with that helmet without the face mask. It's got like looks like the edge of a jet plane or a rocket, and you can see him leaping forward with the ball in his hand and his other arm out in front of him, just getting ready to run through the defenders. Just love what this image stands for about football, just the ruggedness of the game and just the feel of the game and the time of year that it's played in. And 51 Bowman's one of my favorite sets because it does a great job with the old logos there. You can see the Packers logo with the ball behind the name Packers, and then you got Tony Cannondale underneath. A beautiful example of this card, and one of my favorites in my collection. Again, it's a Packer, not a Packer fan, but I'm more about just the artistic image of this card and what it stands for and just the feeling it evokes within me. So those are the 3 cards that I would choose, and just want to again congratulate Dylan on getting over 500 subs, and just wish him much success in the future and appreciate all that he's doing. Thanks and have a great day.